Good evening, all. Uh, Myself, not from the so long much experience into the domain, but being from the technology side, and as we had been awarded second time for the critical infrastructure protection, excellence in security infrastructure protection, we would be like to share something, couple of points which I come across in which may missed out in the when we are setting up the any private sector or the government sector, setting up the infrastructure, security infrastructure in place for the might be the big railway stations or the airports or any big industries, national assets or something, which we had taken care, and we are much confident on that yes, we had done something different. First thing is, I'm coming from the area of Gujarat called Jamnagar, which is a Vadinal, and the Gulf of Kutch, which is importing 70% of crude of the India. So there are 12 SPMs in that, and that area is crucial in terms of maritime as well. As well as there are two big refineries of the which is important national assets for the India. So what we had tried to do is having a three-layer security, and as well as the in place of physical security as well as the electronic security to be in balanced way. To be concluding on that, I'll not take much time, but the concluding on that, when we are putting up the things are that we may miss one thing is the cyber threat, which we had taken care of by keeping a security network separate. So which is not a part of generally IT guys you come across, they said okay, virtual network is there, don't worry about it, no one will come into your way or something like that. So which we had done is we had separated a network, and which also don't allow any integration part at the IT network. Might be you have a loss of viewing at remotely at some other place and all, but no internet had been connected to that. So that's take one place. And on the other part, which I feel that with shortcomings even in the private sector implementation as well, I think Colonel sir has touched upon, but still I feel there is some gap where when we talk about the critical infrastructure, we are missing the guard, which is actually taking care that thing on the ground. So two things in the importance of critical infrastructure to that guard, which is on the field. Sometimes we missed out to tell him what is the importance of this place. Might be the X-Men might be able to understand, but the civilian guard need to be tell that what is the importance and what he is guarding. And second part is still whatever we put infrastructure in place and all, but ultimately the going to be operation is might not be the officer that much. So much officer we are deploying at the command and control center, but they are the very junior guys, so which need to be trained at the all advanced technology command and control levels. So this is what I feel that I should convey. Thank you.